Today I'm going to be showing you a complete beginner's guide for the AirPods 3rd generation. This video is going to cover everything you need to know to use your AirPods to the maximum potential. We're first going to start off with the initial setup process, then dive into some great tips and tricks that are going to allow you to use your AirPods like an expert. So without further ado, let's dive into today's video, a complete beginner's guide for the AirPods 3rd generation. The first thing we're going to want to do with our AirPods 3rd generation is get them connected to our device. It's important to make sure your Bluetooth is on. You can either check that right here or go to your settings right here and go to Bluetooth. Mine's on. The easiest part about this is all you have to do is just open your AirPod case and your AirPods are going to pop up. If I didn't already have them connected, which I do, you're going to see this connect tab that would pop up right here, and all you have to do is click connect. But mine's already connected, and every time after this point when you put in your AirPods, they will automatically connect to your device. It's a super easy process, and that's exactly how you get them set up. Before I talk about the AirPods themselves, I want to go over some cool new features about the case that they come in. This time around, the AirPods case is MagSafe compatible. This means that if you have a MagSafe charger or product that you use to charge your Apple devices, you can now charge your AirPods with them as well. Of course, you can use your standard charger, but if you do have a MagSafe product, it's good to know you can use that. Another great new feature about the AirPods in the case that they come in is they are now IPX4 splash proof. This means if they are exposed to moderate sweat or water splashing, there is no need to worry. They will be completely fine as they are resistant. Of course, this doesn't mean you should completely submerge them in any water or jump into a large body of water with them, but if they are exposed to splashing, it is no big deal. Similarly to the AirPods Pro, the AirPods 3rd generation also has this force sensor on the stem of it, so when you click it, it initiates different actions for your audio. For those who don't know, 1 click is going to play or pause that audio, 2 clicks is going to skip that audio forward, and 3 clicks is going to skip it backwards. However, there's a brand new feature where if you hold it down like I'm doing right now in my ear, it'll contact Siri. Of course, you can contact Siri also by simply saying, "Hey Siri." Let me show you how to set that up right now in your settings. To set up "Hey Siri" for your phone, all you have to do is go to your settings app and scroll down right here to Siri and search. It's right at the top. Listen for "Hey Siri." Let's turn that on. All you have to do is click continue and say "Hey Siri" into your phone. Once that's set up, you can also have Siri announce your calls and your notifications directly into your AirPods 3rd generation. I use it all the time and I personally recommend it. All you have to do is you can click on either announce calls or announce notifications. If we click on announce calls, you have multiple options: always, headphones in car, headphones only, or never. It's up to you which one you prefer. For notifications, if you click right here, you're going to see right here, announce when connected to headphones. I have mine on, as you can see. And you can also turn on which apps you want her to contact you about and which apps you don't want her to contact you about. I prefer iMessage, but it's really up to you which one you prefer. But those are a few ways you can use Siri with your new AirPods. One of the coolest new features about the AirPods 3rd generation is their new spatial audio feature. For those who don't know what that means, this essentially allows you to hear 3-dimensionally. Think of when you're in a movie theater and you hear the sound coming at you in all directions. From the front of your head to the back to the sides. This is exactly what spatial audio does, and I'm going to show you right now how to set it up. To set up spatial audio, the first thing you're going to want to do is make sure your Bluetooth is on and you are connected to your AirPods. Once you see that you're connected, you're going to just click on this blue widget right here, and you're going to see this blue audio text that says spatial audio. You're going to click right there, and you're going to have 2 options: stereo audio and spatial audio. Stereo audio is just your standard audio. It's what you would normally hear when listening to your AirPods. But let's click spatial audio right here and press done. You're going to go to your control center now. You're going to see that we are connected to our AirPods. You're going to hold down this volume widget, and you're going to see that we are connected to spatial audio. Now, there's multiple options you can go off of. You can obviously have it off, which is, like I said, it'll be your stereo audio. It'll sound exactly what you would normally hear on your AirPods. You're going to have your fixed spatial audio. What this means is no matter which direction you move your head in, the sound of the audio will be the same in all the directions. Head track, which I personally recommend, it's very cool. What happens is, depending on which direction you move your head in, the audio will be amplified in that specific direction. It gives that real movie theater experience, and I definitely recommend it. Say you want to listen to a specific audio or sound directly through your AirPods, all you have to do is just place your iPhone near that noise, and it'll start to play that audio directly through your AirPods. Let me show you how to set it up. First, you're going to want to be on settings. You're going to want to scroll down to the control center tab right here. And then you're going to scroll down a little further and you're going to see this hearing icon right here. You're just going to click that and that's going to go automatically to your control center. Once we go to the control center, you're going to see the hearing icon right there now. All you have to do is just simply tap that and you're going to have this live listen option. We just turn that on and now whatever audio you want to hear, you just place your iPhone right near that and it'll start to come through your AirPods with very high quality. It is an amazing feature. It's called Live Listen.
If you're still using old-fashioned, slow charging and messy lightning charging cables, it is time for you to say goodbye to those. Your phone has incredible MagSafe technology built right into it, which allows you to wirelessly and magnetically charge your devices. If you're going to invest so much money into an iPhone, then you should be giving yourself a premium experience, which all starts with something that you need to do every day, and that is charging your actual device. Get the absolute most out of your iPhone with LGear's 2-in-1 lightning charging stand. This stand allows you to magnetically and wirelessly charge both your iPhone and your AirPods simultaneously. Place your phone anywhere on the sleek charging stand and you're going to feel that magnet automatically attach right to your phone. LGear wanted to make sure that you can use your phone for all of its uses without having to take it off the stand, which is why they included dual coil technology so you can use your phone both vertically and horizontally in landscape mode. This means that you can still send your messages, emails, or anything else, or you can flip your phone sideways and watch your favorite videos and movies while your phone is still being charged in the background. This stand is made with the highest quality materials like metal and tempered glass, and they also put non-slip silicone on the bottom of the stand. LGear used official MagSafe technology, so you never need to worry about your phone falling off the stand or having to fidget around with your phone to get it in the right position. As I already mentioned, this is a 2-in-1 lightning charging stand, so you can charge two devices at the same time by using the second wireless charger on the back of this stand. This is perfect for charging a pair of headphones or even a second iPhone. Wait no longer and finally go upgrade your charging experience by going to LGear.com. Stop using those old-fashioned, slow charging and messy lightning cables and upgrade to the 2-in-1 lightning charging stand that's perfect for your desk or your nightstand, and it's also being sold at an incredibly discounted rate. So go to LGear.com. The link's on the screen and down in the description. Enjoy.
Have you ever put your AirPods in your pocket or maybe on your desk and you've noticed they've continued to play music without you even knowing? Well, now with the AirPods 3rd generation, they have a skin detect sensor. What this essentially means is when your AirPods are in contact with any part of your skin, such as your ear or your hand, it'll continue to play the music. But say you put it on your desk, it'll stop playing that music. Let me show you right now. As you can see, I'm playing a song right now, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it out and put it on the desk right here, and it stops playing music, but if I put my hand out right here, it'll continue to play that music. That's the new skin detect sensor. It's a very cool feature. Say you want your friend or your colleague to hear the exact same audio that you're hearing while you're listening to it. With the AirPods 3rd generation, there is now an audio sharing feature. Let me show you how to set that up. All you have to do is once you're connected to your AirPods and you're playing your music or your podcast or whatever it may be, you're going to go down to the control center right here, and you're going to notice this blinking light right here, this blue blinking light. All you want to do is just click that, and you're going to have the share audio section. Simple, you just click that, and all your colleague has to do is just bring their phone or their headphones near this device, and then they'll immediately start to hear exactly what audio you're listening to. It's a great new feature. You guys should definitely check it out. We all love listening to our favorite music or podcasts or whatever audio it may be, but it's always important to keep in mind to protect your ears from damaging noises. Apple has done an outstanding job at ensuring to notify you when you're listening to music too loud or too long, and they have a few options to prevent that from happening, such as a headphone notification setting. Let me show you how to set that up. To set up headphone notifications, it is a super easy process. All you have to do is just go to your settings app and scroll down to sound and haptics right here. And then you're going to see this headphone safety tab. Just click on that. You're going to see this headphone notifications. So if we turn that on, essentially what will happen is when you're listening to music too loud or listening to audio too loud or for too long, your iPhone will just send you a notification saying, hey, this is too loud, you need to turn it down, you've been listening to this for too long, stop listening. It's a great way to protect your ears from damaging noises, and you can also have a reduce loud sounds tab on too. Basically what will happen is when you're listening to music too loud, your iPhone will just automatically turn this down for you. If you want to use spatial audio to your maximum potential, you're going to want to have your Dolby Atmos turned on in your music setting. If you don't know what Dolby Atmos is, this is the best audio technology out there, and it is specifically designed, spatial audio is specifically designed for Dolby Atmos. Without Dolby Atmos, your spatial audio will not sound as well. It'll be more or less similar to stereo audio. And with the AirPods 3rd generation, I definitely recommend you having spatial audio. So let's go to the music settings in our settings app. What you want to do is just scroll down all the way to right here, and you're going to see it right here, Dolby Atmos. Now, once you get your iPhone or when you get your AirPods, it's going to be on automatic. So whenever you're listening to music on Apple Music, it's going to be connected. But before you set up spatial audio, it's always too important, in my opinion, to check if this is automatic or always on. You definitely don't want it off, but check if it's one or the other, because you definitely want the highest quality music when you're listening to your AirPods 3rd generation. They already do such a good job at producing such a high quality, so you might as well go above and beyond by using Dolby Atmos. I definitely recommend it, and that's a small little tip for you guys to have a better music experience. Similar to the AirPods Pro, the AirPods 3rd generation also have a very similar technique to get them out of their case. As you can see, if you try to grab at it, it can be difficult since they are small, and they definitely have a smaller stem this time around, so it makes it difficult to actually just grab them out of the case. What you want to do instead is just put your finger right behind the head of the AirPod and just pull like that, and you're gonna see it's easily gonna pop out. And then let's do it with the other side. It's much easier than actually just grabbing them, because they are slippery. They are a very smooth case and smooth product. So it's easier to do it this way with this very specific technique. I definitely recommend it. It makes it much easier and much less annoying to grab them out of their case when you're going to listen to your audio. You'd be surprised at all the little things and little changes you can make to your AirPod 3rd generation in your settings, especially in the accessibility tabs. Let's go to accessibility right now, and I'm going to show you guys some crazy things that you can do, small changes but effective, that you can do for your AirPods 3rd generation. So you're going to scroll down to accessibility right here, and then you're going to scroll down further once you're on that, and you're going to see AirPods. You're going to want to click that right there, and then you're going to see only a few options right here. Basically, you have the press speed. So like I talked about earlier, you have this force sensor. You can click that. Depending on the press speed you have, it'll either move at the default speed when you click it, slower or slowest. Then you can also have the press and hold duration. I have that on default as well. It's basically very similar to the press speed, but it's up to you. It's your preference. And then you don't see a lot past that, but if you have this audio accessibility settings tab right here, you're going to want to click that. And then there's going to be way more. So basically we have our headphone accommodations tab. Basically what this means is you can customize the audio for support Apple and Beats headphones. I have mine off right now. You have background sounds, like we talked about that earlier. You just go down to the control center and hold down the ear icon. Mono audio, what happens is you make the left and right ear speakers play the same content. So when you're listening to a song and parts of the song will only show up in one earphone opposed to another, that's what it would be normally coming from the song. But if you don't want that to happen, you can just turn that mono audio on, and now that song will have the same noise coming through the earphones at the same time. We have phone noise cancellation. I have mine on. Basically what this means is noise cancellation, what it does is it reduces the ambient noises on your phone calls when you are holding a receiver to your ear. I have mine on. It does do a good job at canceling this noise. I definitely recommend it. And then I have my headphone notifications on as well. We have talked about this, or we will talk about it later in this video. Basically, this just protects your ears from damaging noises if your music or audio is too loud. We have our balance. You want the left and right ear being the same amplification of that audio. You can change that if you have a preference, but I'd prefer obviously being right in the middle for 0. And then you have LED flash for alerts. Basically, when you get an alert on your iPhone, this is not for your earpods, but we'll talk about it anyways. All you do is just turn that on, and every time you get a notification, your LED flashlights are going to blink. I know we've already talked about a ton of different features for the AirPods 3rd generation, but I figured I'd just go into the settings app and show you guys a few other features that we might have missed. So what you want to do is just go to settings right here, go to Bluetooth. Obviously, you want your Bluetooth on so you can connect to your AirPods. You're going to see that we're connected, and you want to click this blue tab right here. And then we're going to have a decent amount of options you can look at under this Bluetooth section on your AirPods 3rd generation. First off, you'll have this automatic ear detection. I have mine off, but when I click connect to this iPhone, basically you have two options, automatically and when last connect to this iPhone. So the automatically works is once you put your AirPods in, they'll automatically connect to your iPhone. Or if you have what I have, which is when last connected to this iPhone, basically your AirPods will only connect to this iPhone if there's the last device you used with them. And then if we exit out of there, you're going to see the microphone. We've already talked about spatial audio, so I'm not going to go into more depth about that. But if we click on microphone, you have the option of automatically switches AirPods, always left AirPod, always right AirPod. It's up to you. It's your preference. I have automatically switch. There's optimized battery charging. So basically to reduce the battery aging for your AirPods and your iPhone actually. The iPhone and AirPods will learn from your daily charging routine, so your AirPods can wait to finish charging past 80% until you need to use them again. I recommend using this. I use it with my iPhone and my AirPods. It just protects both of your products from battery aging, so I definitely recommend it. You have Find My Network. With the Find My Network option, you'll only be able to locate your AirPods on a map by seeing where you last connected to them. If I turn this on, you'll have the option, that will not be the case. You'll be able to see them regardless of where you go. I actually am going to keep mine on now that I feel like it's a good thing to have up, so I'm going to keep that on. I definitely recommend that. And then those are a few of the setting options that we missed earlier. You obviously can disconnect or forget this device if you need to for some reason. But if you don't, you might as well just keep it. And then, yes, those are some settings. Are you someone that can't work in complete silence? With the AirPods 3rd generation, you can actually set up background noises to come directly through your AirPods while you're working, taking a nap, or whatever it may be. I'll show you how to set that up. It's very easy. All you have to do, just go down to your control center right here, and you're going to click this ear icon that we set up earlier in the video. And we already talked about live listen, but if you look to the right, you're going to see this background sounds option. I have it off right now. To turn that on, you just run and click right there, and then automatically there's going to be a background noise playing through your AirPods. Now you have multiple options. You can choose anywhere from balanced noise to stream. My favorite's rain, but it's all up to you. But these are for people who can't work in complete silence. They need some sort of white noise or some sort of noise in the background. I use this all the time with my AirPods, and I definitely recommend it for you guys. I hope you enjoyed today's video. This was a complete beginner's guide for the AirPods 3rd generation. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe as well for more great content. Thank you guys for tuning in.